Burkina Faso and Mali and Niger have left Ecowas and Tinubu behind. As we dey talk right now, very soon Nigerians may be applying to visa or to go to Burkina Faso and Mali and Niger. My people, a lot of things are happening. They say that the Oshomole, they say the man don tell Nigerians, say that this is revolution, that the only thing that can change Nigeria with the things that are happening now. And guess what? Nigeria youth are not even ready to do that. My wonderful people, I'm going to show you one thing that I would love you to watch. You know, when we're talking about GMO, you people don't understand. Russia government banned every seed that is not a natural seed in their soil. If any farmer caught with a seed of GMO, that farmer must serve in prison. This is what is happening in Russia. While your government, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Inco, are busy signing it for you to eat and buy, I'm going to do the next video and show you the plan of Nigeria government for you people. But let us show you this particular one, which is Russia government, how they take explain and how it take happen. However, welcome back to Balabas GC. If today not the first time you come across this channel, you are highly welcome. So let us watch this video. The moment Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger have left Tinubu behind. Watch the video with me before we come back and continue.
Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger have signed a treaty establishing a confederation called the Alliance of Sahel States. The three countries are under military rule. Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, Colonel Assimi Goïta of Mali, and General Abdurrahmane Tiani of Niger met in Niger's capital Niamey on Saturday, July 6, for an inaugural summit of the transitional rulers. Niger's Tiani said they had irrevocably left the West African regional bloc Ecowas, which they accused of unfairly targeting Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger after the military took power in those countries between 2020 and 2023. All the three countries have experienced regular insurgent attacks which have left thousands of people dead. While assuming power, the military rulers said failure to address the perennial problem of insecurity was their main reason for staging coups. In January this year, Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger announced their intention to leave ECOWAS, saying the regional bloc was no longer serving their interests but those of foreigners. ECOWAS had imposed trade, financial and transport sanctions on the three countries before lifting the restrictions in February. While announcing the formation of their new confederation on Saturday, Tiani said he, Traore and Goïta wanted to build a sovereign community far from the control of foreign powers. He added the new body will promote peace, solidarity and prosperity based on African values. Traore said the governments of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger will consolidate the foundations of our true independence. He added that Africa continues to suffer from the fire of the imperialists. Mali's Goïta said the strengthened relation means an attack on one of us will be an attack on all the other members. The Confederation said it will cooperate on security and also introduce a common currency for the three countries. The nations want to do away with the French-backed Central African franc, a currency used by many French-speaking countries in West Africa. After declaring their intention to leave ECOWAS in January, the regional bloc urged Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger to hold dialogue with the bloc's leadership to prevent their exits. The three nations, however, declined, saying they had made up their minds. On Sunday, July 7th, ECOWAS heads of state met in Nigeria's capital, Abuja, and reiterated their call to the breakaway countries to rescind their decision, saying the West African bloc risks disintegration. ECOWAS Commission's President Omar Toure said the trio's exit would disrupt freedom of movement and settlement of people, as well as worsen insecurity in the region. Despite ECOWAS saying Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger can only leave the body 1 year from January 29th, when they formally submitted their withdrawal notices, the three nations say they have already left the bloc. The three breakaway countries have a combined population of about 72 million people of ECOWAS's 425 million.
My wonderful people, welcome back. As I've watched that video, you know, with the talk I'm saying things if Nigerians no do something, very very soon you guys are going to be traveling to these countries, Burkina Faso and Mali and Niger, to apply or to look for work. Very soon we are very close to that place. So let me show you this video. Russia have banned GMO seed in their soil. Watch the video. But most of you do not know. Maybe in this video we'll explain more better. In the next video I'm going to drop, we're going to explain more better for you to know. Watch the video.
Vladimir Putin, the Russian's president, he's passed a law that any Russian who grows or sells genetically modified foods is to be considered a terrorist. Whew. He's even giving land away to Russians who will grow food organically, non-GMO. You put his name and GMO in Google that and you'll read the spiel. He says, we Russians look across at the West, over-vaccinated, over-medicated, overfed, sitting in front of boxes every night in their lounge rooms, eating food that has no nutrients, he said, and we know it's weakening the West. Is he right? Absolutely right, yeah. Unfortunately, Monsanto is so powerful and so wealthy and so big, they win every court case where Australians want GMO to be labelled on the products. Happens in America too, it's unfortunate. So how do you know? Well, you don't, unless you buy organic. You see, if an organic farmer uses genetically modified seed, they lose their organic status. So grow as much as you can yourself. And the more Aussies that buy organic, the more organic will be available. One organic tomato will give you 9 times the iron of a conventionally grown tomato. So you get much more value for your money, even though organic is more expensive. Genetically modified food happens when the DNA of 2 different species are spliced together to create, for instance, DNA of the tomato with the DNA of an Atlantic salmon, hoping to create a tomato that grows in the snow, but actually it doesn't grow in the snow. And it has 5 centres instead of 1, and there's all these strange things happening, and when the person eats that tomato, it breaks down to molecules that your body cannot recognise and has the ability to damage your DNA.
Okay, my wonderful people, welcome back. As you have watched that video, you know, Nigeria government is busy signing this thing, and I come across one video, one if is explaining that GMOs are good, is modified, is this. The question is, why can't you use the seed and go back to farm? I'm asking this. I'm going to bring up his video for you people to see what he's saying. And I see people saying, yes, thank you for educating us, this, blah, 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 and that. Recently, in US, if you go and buy banana will be drawing with rubber. You buy watermelon, put in the fridge, will explode because of chemicals they used to make that seed. They used to grow that particular thing you see there. So, my people, be very, very careful of what you eat in your own mouth. The Westerners are already used to this, and this thing is buying them every day as we are speaking. So guys, let me show you this video. The moment that Adam Oshomole don't come as contact say, hey, the Nigeria youth should wake up for revolution. There is nothing will make Nigeria to change. Watch the video.
And damn the consequences with the way, because they are going to fight us. I do not think that romancing with them is going to deliver us. No, it will not. And they will turn around to accuse us of corruption. And yet every kobo stealing are kept abroad is in their banks. But they are not corrupt.
Nothing but revolution. Everybody should come out. Stop being afraid. When you want to come out, they say army. Which army? What will they do? Anybody that wants to die, let him die. People are already dying. So why are you being afraid? If I would die for Nigeria to good, fine, good and fine. Let us come out. Let us come out. But Nigerians are too fearful. Too fearful. You are afraid. You are running and you are still dying.
The solution is revolution. And it's beginning to happen. It's beginning to happen. It's beginning to have effect. especially in the east here. The use of in Nigeria, especially from the eastern part, are beginning to understand that they are entrepreneurial because they have failed to use their God-given talent, their God-given wisdom. You understand? We have prioritized education as the best means to come out of poverty, without knowing that what you have in you, your talent as a person, is what will bring you out of poverty, that what will bring you out of hunger. So that is what we are praying, that our people will begin to understand that the government of the day have nothing to offer.
Tinubu has nothing to offer.
They have nothing to offer. Aside Tinubu, anybody coming before him or after him will also have nothing to offer. These promises, before and even when I was born, these promises has been made to our forefathers. You understand? Up till now, these promises have not been, the promises has not been fulfilled. We have been made to laughter. We have been made to be in penury. So the best way is this: the use of Nigeria, especially those from the eastern, they bring religion to doctor our sense of belonging as human beings. And we believe that God will do everything for us. God will come and give us food. God will come and change our diapers. God will come and bring gas, energy to our houses. It's not possible. Do you see why the white man has an edge over a black man? They took their destiny into their hand. That heaven that a white man brought his own religion to you and proclaiming that you will go to heaven, if really that heaven is real, the white man will not allow you to go to heaven. They will do everything to go to heaven before you. But this religion they brought to you is a religion that I have not been able to conceive. I have not been able to dilute what actually this religion is to us. Because even if for these religions to bring us from poverty, it is, putting us more into impoverishing us the more. You understand? And the religion has made us to be lazy. Because we believe so much that if we pray, God will bring millions to our doorstep. Wow. But a white man believes that when you walk, you earn.
One word for Tinubu before we...
Generally for Tinubu, he said it's his turn. Yeah. And when you have 200 millions of people and one individual comes out to tell you that it's his turn to govern them, that means that individual must be a semi-god.
So what are your expectations, bro?
There is no much to expect from Tinubu. There is no much to expect.
What should Nigeria do to come out of this chaos?
The only thing, I have said it over and over again. Okay. We should be aware of...
Guys, I want you all to share this video and drop your own opinion in the comment section, because say as it be now, Nigeria they plan protest this month, and that protest will not have a good effect because Igbos are not joining that protest. This is the fact. So, and some Hausas are not joining that protest. So is it the Benins and the Yorubas is going to fight against Tinubu? The answer is no. When Yorubas come outside to talk to their youth, they will listen. So if Igbos join, the same thing will happen. So only thing that will save Nigeria is a round table discussion and let everybody decide in faith. Remember, we won before. They join us, the amalgamation took on and they join everybody together. So that same way we come together is same way everybody is going to sit back and decide what we will do. Decide in faith in Nigeria. But bear it in mind that the Westerners that are borrowing money to Tinubu and to Nigeria government will not allow Nigeria to integrate, so that do not allow Nigeria to separate or to divide, so that they will get their money back. Bear that in mind. It will take a force to push this government to come to round table to discuss the fate of everyone, all the whole ethnic groups in Nigeria, to decide their fate and way forward. If you people think that it's by protest, it won't work. Even with gun, it will not work, because more arm will be given to them to protect that government. Yes, more arm will be given to them. The way these people that created this seed that buying farmers is the way they are going to supply arm and give them machineries to protect this government. But when the heat is too much from the parliament, from everyone, from House of Rep, from all the whole ethnic group in Nigeria, all the whole region, every tribe in Nigeria, their House of Representatives speaking up, everybody speaking up for round table discussion, everybody to decide in faith, that is when it will get here. Because now, the few cabals will be the one that will be listening to the Westerners. If not, there is nothing anyone can do about Nigeria. Guys, share this video and drop your own opinion in the comment section.